How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? I am going to do a controversial little video today. So it is about, basically, I've called it the 5-day drop and reset. So lose weight quite quickly using shakes in one meal. And you think, well, why would I want to do that? Most people would give them the motivation to start eating more healthily, diet, etc. If you want to look tighter, feel lighter, and get back in control of your your life, this video is for you. Now, before I get all the comments about, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, it's not like I lose 2 stone of fat in 5 days. What this will mostly shift in you is water. It'll be great for inflammation, and it will get rid of bloat. So it's a good win. It's not for everybody, but if you stick to this for 5 days, we will go into the next phase of reintroducing food and stuff. So I've just made a couple of notes here. Who is this for? Okay, so if your diet slipped and you need a clean reset, me. You want something simple and effective, correct. If you're busy, and need some structure, I've gone off the rails in the last 2 weeks because I've hurt my back. I need some structure back. And you want to basically get back in control. It's not a complicated meal plan spreadsheet I'm going to give you. It's going to be a very, very simple and easy to follow. Now, this is going out on YouTube as well as our social media, so I am going to just read this. If you're under 18, pregnant, breastfeeding, you've got any medical conditions like kidney disease, diabetes, or if you're on medication, then speak to a healthcare practitioner first before even attempting this. I do these sort of things a lot for a lot of athletes, actually, who need to make weight and they haven't followed my instructions and haven't made weight, and they're about a week out and they need to drop a significant amount of weight, and it works, but it's not easy. So here's your setup that I've done for many athletes over the years. So for the next 5 days, 2 to 3 protein shakes a day, and make sure they're a good one. I would highly recommend the Olymp Sports Nutrition 100% whey complex, or the NXT beef protein. Fantastic, both brilliant. Extremely low or no sugar at all, extremely low or no fat at all, and incredible. So I'd also add in one proper whole food meal. I would, from a supplement point of view, add in the LSC Ultimate Detox complex or the Never Enough cleanse, and that will certainly get away from any bloat, inflammation, weight loss, and kickstarts your metabolic rate, etc. Cleans out your intestinal tract beautifully. And then we're going to add in water, lots of steps, and sleep, because you need it. Okay, the 5-day plan. Here's a daily structure. Most people will take 2 shakes a day and have 1 meal. If you're one of the bigger guys, then 3 shakes a day and 1 meal. So you decide where you fall into that. Here's a really simple example of a day. Breakfast, wake up, have your protein shake with water. Okay. Lunch, a protein shake. Dinner, a whole decent meal. For example, palm-sized portion of lean protein. This could be chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, lean mince, tofu if you're vegan, vegetarian. A big portion of veggie salad. You've got to eat something, so get a big portion. I mean, slice some carrots in there, put some apple in there. Do a proper salad. And optional carbs. So if you're training, I would put this in, but again, portion control. Rice, sweet potatoes, oats, or wraps even, you could put into there. If you are still hungry on an evening, which many of you possibly will be, then add in a 3rd shake. That's where it would come in anyway, if you're going to go for 3 shakes. So, okay, what to eat for one meal. Your one meal is basically where a lot of you are going to mess up. So suddenly, like half a pizza and a little bit of cheesecake, it's not one meal, that's just junk. So think protein first, okay? This is important bit, protein. So here's a couple of examples of some meals you could do, okay? Because I'm just going to guide you through this. It's up to you what you do, but you've got it now. And I'll probably put this in black and white somewhere as well, so you can have it and print it off or share it to your phone or whatever. One option would be chicken, ideally grilled, salad, and new potatoes or sweet potatoes. Second meal could be, and this is another option, not a second meal, steak mince, vegetables. Stick some chili in the mince if you need it. Salmon, greens, omelette, and eggs. Chicken, salad, yogurt dressing, maybe a bit of rice. So it's simple. Now here's the important bit, what to avoid. And this is important, very. So the rules for the next 5 days if you're going to embark on this. And I'd be interested, after 5 days if you do this, on how much you actually lose. I think you might be surprised yourselves. No alcohol for 5 days. Basically, it wrecks your appetite, sleep, recovery, and it's full of negative calories, okay? Just keep away from ultra processed food. So if you don't grow it or kill it, don't eat it. Nick told me that. I'm nicking that off Nick. Go easy on the salty junk. So just check what you're eating isn't full of salt, because that will hold water like a bloody sponge. Don't save calories and binge on the night. Just keep to this simple process, trust this process, and see what happens, okay? So no alcohol and no binging, basically. Training. So you're not going to have a lot of calories coming in here. So here's your training I've written down. Weights, yeah, but keep them moderate. Okay, we're not PBing or ego lifting with this. Just moderate rates, get your muscles working, and that is it. Cardio, light to moderate. Walking is absolutely perfect. 8 to 10,000 steps a day. There's your little hack. Do 8 to 10,000 steps a day for 5 days on this diet, and a minimum of 2 to 3 litres of water. The sweatier you are, the more water you should be taking. So there you go, basically. What would you expect at the end of the 5 days? Okay, your waist will feel tighter, you'll have less bloat, you'll have better appetite control going forward, better energy once the junk cravings calm down, and your scale weight usually drops. A lot of that will be water, but there will be some fat, and basically all of it is momentum, so you're getting somewhere, okay? Common mistakes that will actually ruin this would be not enough protein, and then you're wanting snacks, so make sure your protein levels are good in your meal. One meal turns into a feast. Now you need more protein, but don't go and have a massive chili con carne or something like that again. And not drinking enough water. So I said minimum 2 to 3 litres, depending on how sweaty you are as a person. I'm quite sweaty, so I'll be 3 litres for me. And then, how do we come off this without having any rebound? So it's quite simple. So days 6 to 7, the transition back into normal, healthy eating, hopefully, would be keep your 1 to 2 shakes in, but add in 2 whole food meals. So that little list I gave earlier, make 2 of those as meals on that. Keep your protein high, keep your steps in, and either keep off the alcohol or keep the alcohol low. Now, if you want a printed version of this, very simple. Let me know. If you comment below reset and I see it, I'll message you the thing written out, the whole program written out, okay? So just like I say, it could be reset. You might have a wedding coming up, you might need some structure, you might just be fed up and stuck in a rut, which is where I am actually after 2 weeks of not training. I'll probably not be able to train tomorrow, so but I'm going to start this actually. So there we have it. So what you got to do now? Go and drink some water. See you later, guys. If you try it, I need to let me know. Let me know your results. I'm genuinely interested.
So grab some water and let's reset. Cheers to bloatless days.
Bye-bye.